Welcome to another edition of Smart Chat, YouTube.com. Thank you for watching, liking, subscribing to my channel. If you haven't done so, please do so. Right now, I hope the night's going well for you guys. Do want to do a NFL video for you, my picks for wild card weekend, football, NFL. Last week, I was 2-1. Overall, I am 32-19, which is pretty good. Pretty good. And this week, going into wild card week, do want to give you all 4 picks. So again, these picks are obviously for entertainment purposes only, not to be taken seriously. Don't bet the house. Don't bet the college tuition. Don't bet the car. Don't bet anything. And these picks are just picked as outright wins, nothing to do against the spread. First game, Chiefs versus the Texans. The Texans are the first team to make the postseason using 4 different quarterbacks. Four. Right now they're at Hoyer as the quarterback who's been overcoming his concussions. He's finally over that. He is the quarterback now. The Chiefs, after a 1-5 start, they make the playoffs. They ran the table 10-0 the rest of the way, even without Jamal Charles, who went down with an injury. And they did a lot. You know, a lot has to go with a credit to Andy Reid. The key here, I think both teams can play defense. Texans have really two good players, great players. That and Watt on one side of the ball and Hopkins on offense. The play at quarterback will be key in this game. Alex Smith, he has had some very good games in the playoffs. A couple of years back when he was with the 49ers, he had a great game against the Saints. And Alex Smith, he could beat you with his legs. He's now, as opposed to previous years before, he's now able to get the ball deep. And he could get that ball deep to Kelsey, Macklin, rather. Get the ball to those 2 guys. I think he is the difference. Andy Reid is the difference as well. Hard game to pick, but I do think that the Chiefs will win this game, 23-20, 24-21. Give me the Chiefs game 1. Next game, you have the Steelers versus the Broncos, and these teams absolutely hate each other. The Bengals, they waited a long time just to get to this spot. If you're the Bengals, you gotta win in the playoffs. You gotta win. That's all that was talked about this year for Bengals. They gotta win in the playoffs. Dalton gotta lead them to a victory coming into the season in the playoffs. But now Dalton is on the sidelines watching this game. And who knows if he'll see action for the rest of the season here. He has that thumb injury, and that thumb is banged up, and he needs that thumb to be able to grip the ball, which he's not able to. Now you have McCarron coming in, who has played big games in college, but now he's got to do it in the NFL. And this guy, McCarron, he does not lack any confidence. He does not lack confidence by any means. Very confident. The Steelers, on the other hand, they're great on offense, but they're horrible on defense. And when I say horrible, I stress the word horrible. Like pitiful. Their secondary, it's bad. It's disgusting. It's a joke. You could easily throw 200 yards on the Steelers. Easily. If you're great, you could throw 300 to 400 yards on the Steelers. Horrible secondary. The Bengals, they have a well-balanced team. They're good on offense, good on defense. They have good running backs, good targets. If you're the Bengals, is your quarterback gonna deliver? Now, I know that the Steelers, there will be points scored in this game. The Steelers, even though they're horrible on defense, they have Brown and Roethlisberger, which is definitely going to score you points. But the quarterback for the Bengals has to deliver. You have to get the ball to Green if you're the Bengals. The Bengals are obviously better in every position except the quarterback. I hate, however, even though you have Roethlisberger as your quarterback, and quarterbacks usually are the difference makers, I hate the way the Steelers finished the season. Give me the Bengals to win this game. Next game, Sunday, Vikings versus the Seattle Seahawks. Seattle Seahawks, of all the teams playing this week, Seattle Seahawks are one of the Super Bowl favorites. Seattle is just an all-around better team. Wilson has been here before, and the Vikings haven't. Bridgewater hasn't been here before. And, I just see this game being played very conservative by the Vikings, and you can't do that. Seattle is waiting for something big to happen this season. They're just trying to make something happen, trying to make something big happen. Vikings, I think they are Vikings coming off a division win against the Packers. That was huge for them. Absolutely huge. They've taken that, they've taken that step. Seahawks are still waiting to take that big step this season. I think, what happened last week between the Vikings and the Packers, I think that was almost like it was the Vikings Super Bowl, if you understand what I'm saying. I just don't think they have it in them to beat such a good team like Seattle. So give me Seattle over the Vikings. Next game, kind of similar to Seattle and the Vikings when you have the Packers and the Redskins. Listen, if you're the Packers, Adams, he has to wake up. He has to step up. He has to be the deep threat that he was hyped up to be. Starks, stop fumbling the ball. Run the damn ball. Stop fumbling it. Packers, they got to be the Packers. Be that dominant team that they once were, which hasn't been the case for most of the year this season. You got to allow Aaron Rodgers to throw with abandonment. Allow him to be Aaron Rodgers. This is a game that the Packers need. And they have a lot to prove. Listen, I can't take Cousins over Rodgers in a playoff game. I'm sorry, I just can't. I don't see it happening. The Redskins, I think, they want to win this game, but I think they're happy just to be here. They didn't expect to even be here. And I think all this culmination of them getting to this point, they're probably running on empty. Packers have been here before. I think they'll do it again. Aaron Rodgers will play with just complete recklessness and just being his own self and just throwing it everywhere. So I see the Packers beating the Redskins. So my 4 games. 4 games again. Give me the Chiefs. Give me the Bengals. Give me the Seahawks. And give me the Packers. Enjoy the playoffs. I hope all is well. Look forward to speaking very, very soon. Until next time, good night.